When I was travelling here, I had a few tears. Not because I was sad that I was coming back to Willowburn. Like sort of, I felt it was an honour to be invited back to Willowburn, and you know, like sort of, as you know, I'm wanting to do some fundraising work for Willowburn in my role as Santa, and the re-release of my CD that I released last year. The funds are going to be split between Willowburn and Callie's Heart Campaign, no other charities. And there's also a bonus CD being released, and this beautiful young lady called Layla is going to be singing a song of her own on there, and it's called Christmas Always Finds Me. And that song, I'd never heard that song until Layla said, Santa, can I sing this song at your variety show? And she sent us the link to YouTube to listen to this song called Christmas Always Finds Me. And it means so much. It's now my favourite Christmas song, because Christmas always does find me. 2 days before my mum passed, and there was myself and my brother Arthur and my brother's good friend Stephen Camper he gets called. My mum absolutely adores Camper, absolutely adores him. The rapport that they've got together, even when she was in hospital and she wasn't well, like sort of Camper just brings out the best in her. Also brings out a cheeky side in her as well, a really cheeky side in her. And so we were sitting 2 days, and my mum was really, really unwell. You could tell, like sort of, she wasn't awake much. She wasn't responding much. So my brother was sitting at one side, Camper was sitting at the opposite, and I was slightly out of view, sitting to the side of Camper. And then my mum opened her eyes and she said, "Oh, Arthur," and Arthur says, "I'm here, Mum, I'm here," and took hold of her hand. And then she went, "Hey, Camper." And she says, "I'm here, Francis." "Yeah, it's Camper. And took hold of Camper's hand with the other hand. She then said, "Stephen." She couldn't see me. And Camper said, "Is Stephen here, Francis?" And our Arthur said, "Yeah, he's here." So I lifted up out my chair and I peered my head over the bed. And I says, "I'm here, Mum." And my mum's eyes just widened. And this massive, beautiful smile developed on her face. She let loose of Arthur and Camper's hands, and she reached out and took hold of both my hands, and she pulled us in closer, because, you know, she still had some strength. She and you know what she said? She didn't say Stephen. She said, Santa, I knew you were real." And she had hold my hand like this, and she was squeezing me. "I knew you were real. I've always believed in you, Santa. I've always believed in you. I knew you were real." She says, "They told me I was lying. They told me I was lying." And she had like an aggressive look on her face. She was angry about whoever it was that told her she was lying. And she was squeezing my hand. She says, "But I wasn't lying, Santa. You are real. I've always believed in you." She says, "I don't tell lies, Santa. But they told me I was lying, but I wasn't. I don't tell lies, Santa." And then she let loose of my hands. She lay back on her pillow and started to rest again. Well, I just felt like I was floating. My brother was gobsmacked. He couldn't believe what he'd heard. And Camper was sitting crying. And I was like, "Whoa, what was that?" Camper said, "Steve, you weren't Steve in their mind. You were Santa. You were Santa." And it's just another example. It's another example of how Christmas always finds me. But it was also my interpretation of that was my mum's final gift to me. And what a greater gift can anybody give to the son than belief? That's what my mum gave me, that one final gift. And that was here at Willowburn.